Hello and welcome once again. I'm just going to do a brief video here kind of highlighting and explaining the difference of credit cards, debit cards, and prepaid cards and what their protection is. And the reason we're doing this is New Age gives you far more protection just with the company itself. I mean, if there's an issue, we're going to fix it. And if you've ordered from us, you'll understand that. If you're new to ordering, this video is really for you because you need to understand this. Your credit card company doesn't have the protection you think it is unless your card was stolen, in which case that has to be proved and they would issue you another one. But you can't just call a credit card company and say, I don't like a product, refund me. It doesn't work that way. Your protection is very minimal unless, like I said, it was stolen. Your cardholder liability for fraud protection, quote unquote fraud protection, is capped at $50 on a credit card. A debit card is, if it's reported within 2 days, the liability is capped at $50. But who's going to report within 2 days? If it's reported after 2 days, you have a liability capped at $500, 10 times the amount. And liability for a prepaid card is determined at the discretion of the issuer. At best, protection will mimic a debit card at best. The refund time frame is just a few days on a credit card. If for some reason, let's say you ordered something and you found out that you didn't make this charge, they'll go ahead and issue that refund within a few days. Now, the catch to that is, if you order something online and use your credit card and the merchant shows proof, a tracking number that will show that the order was delivered and received, you have nothing to basically back up what you're stating, and the claim would be denied. Credit card companies are not stupid, folks, and no one out there on this planet can dispute something if it was received. Okay? Now, if something's undeliverable, New Age will go ahead and issue another shipping. And we've done this as a courtesy for people for free. We don't like to make a habit of that and put that out there, and we do show that New Age is not responsible, because then everybody would be doing that. But if we see it's undeliverable, we're going to go ahead and ship it out. In most cases, we won't even charge you shipping again. Credit card companies don't do that. Nobody does that. New Age does that. We take care of our customers. Have there been problems when orders have been sent internationally? Absolutely. And we're not going to deny that. We're not going to even dispute that, because that relies on customs, and it's a whole different ballgame. In the U.S., all 50 states, never a problem. It's either delivered or undeliverable. There's no customs. Majority of the orders come from the United States. Less than 1% of the people have ever had any issues, and if they've had the issues, New Age has corrected them. Have people complained out of the U.S. because they haven't received their order and have been upset about it? Absolutely. Is New Age responsible if the order is not received? And most companies don't even ship internationally for this reason, because there's just too many laws and too many rules. Canada, UK, Australia, usually never an issue. Have there been issues in Canada? Of course. 99.9% of the orders have been received. Is there a problem with someone not receiving it? It does happen. And it is rare, but it does happen. US, that's not an issue. So let's go down here and look real quick a little bit more. When it comes to fraud with chargebacks, again, they're highlighting it's only $50 for credit card users, debit card users. If it's not reported within a few days, it's going to be substantially worse than a credit card. And 2 days is nothing, folks. And look, basically, the criminal has the ability to drain the consumer's bank account before the unauthorized purchases are detected. And this happens all the time, folks. So how are credit cards better than a money order? You might want to ask yourself this. If you're sending something to the company, and we're going to ship the order out, and you're going to receive it, then what's the problem going to be? There isn't going to be a problem. Unless A, you're a dishonest person, and you want to try to dispute with the credit card company, which we just showed you. Once we show a tracking number, every order has a tracking number in the U.S., and it's received. you wouldn't get a dime. You would have the claim dropped. And this is less than 1% of the people, folks. It's very, very low. So prepaid cards, a lot of people buy with prepaid cards or debit cards. And the protection is almost nothing on a prepaid card. It is basically up to that issuer. And if you're looking here, it said that 59% of prepaid card holders had a checking account. 45% used the card in the past year. It seems the popular prepaid cards is flourishing despite the decreased fraud protection. And prepaid cards cost $6 to buy, folks. A money order is $1 to $2, and most banks will give them to you for free. This is just something that's been swept under the rug because banks are making money off of you. The average transaction from a bank, what they get per transaction from Visa, is a lot. Multiply that by millions and tens of millions of cards. A lot of money, folks. They give you nothing for protection. So just keep this in mind when you're going and buying something online and they're accepting credit cards. It doesn't mean anything. Money orders from a company such as New Age that are willing to help each person is going to be far more beneficial because we can control it and take care of it, and we have. Thank you. Please go ahead and place your order and we'll get that shipped out right away as soon as we receive that, within 24 to 48 hours. Thank you.